Good morning. Happy Friday Groove Day. Thank you all for your patience. Trying to get used to this Ethernet cord thing. And yes, I was having a very ditzy moment. I didn't have it plugged in at the other end. So, what are you going to do? It's Friday. Hello, everyone. Thank you for your patience. Hi, butterflies are free. And Jane, the seeker tarot, big hugs to you. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Katie, Moonchild's World. Big hugs all around to everyone. Hey, Lisa, good morning. Good morning. And you know what? I did all of that without coffee. Hey, Flowing, good morning. Okay, I need some coffee. So while I grab the coffee, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hope you have your beverage for today. And we are coming out of Mercury retrograde. How fitting, right? I couldn't get my stuff going here, but it's all good. We're moving out of Mercury retrograde, and we had the new moon last night, which was nice. All right. I'm going to need that to cool. Yes, I got to have the coffee. Yep, and I dripped a little bit here. How are all of you? Sorry I missed you last week. Wasn't feeling good. Was supposed to go out of town, and that didn't happen. So, but doing better. Back into the groove of things. And I'm just ready for, I have a big event coming up in about a month. So I'm ready to get past that and just enjoy the rest of this year. Can you believe it? Like, we're halfway through September, right? Or is it a little bit more? We're almost done. It's crazy. Hey, Jaconda, good morning. Good to see you. Uh-oh, what's wrong, Flowing? Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling crummy. Giving you big hugs. Sending some light and healing your way. Oh, Lisa's good. Beautiful in the UK. Nice. Yeah, it finally cooled down here a little bit. So I'm happy about that. I'm like all over the place. I have like my ritual that I do before I come on, and that whole Ethernet cord threw me off. So I'm just going to clear my space quickly. Good morning, Pisces greeter TK. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. And then we'll dive in and see what messages Spirit has for us this morning. Nothing like a good sage bath in the morning. That one's hardly lit. Okay. So let's see what we have for this morning, what messages come through. Next Friday, we will have Linda G. She's going to join me for coffee chat. So that should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. And I'll have my stuff together. I'll make sure everything's plugged in this time. And then I will probably be this Tuesday on for the Soul Sisters. So that's at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesdays, every other Tuesday. So this Tuesday coming up. Oh, we have two. Oh, we have Love and we have Journey that came out. Love and Journey. We have Positivity. And we have Beauty. Love all these words. We have the rain. Oh, okay. Well, there's two cards there. We have gravity, being grounded. And then we have dark matter. Okay. All right. So as you can tell, it's like there's a hole there, something missing. And it's about really taking care of yourselves and ourselves, taking care of ourselves, pouring more love into ourselves. Okay. So that we can fill ourselves up, allowing us to do that for ourselves. This is part of our journey. We're going to have moments where we have those holes that come into place, right? And we want to pour our love and our positivity into it and allowing ourselves to stay more grounded. Okay. And then when it comes to just dark matters of the heart or just dealing with chaos, you see that whirlwind that she's in, but there's light there. You will come through the dark into the light, but looking at the beauty of that. I think sometimes when we're going through things, when we allow ourselves to look at the beauty of the process, it helps us to heal even faster. We're just kind of like, okay, I know this is temporary, and I'm just going to move with these emotions, allowing myself to release out of the way until I'm able to come out on the other side. So look at the beauty of that process. And when we begin to change that perspective, you get to see all this beautiful, the beauty in it all. So that's that first message there. Good morning, Michelle. How are you? From Bocana Land. Can't wait to come see you. And there's Jackie, my girls. I'm going to go visit them the end of October. So looking forward to that. Okay. And maybe if we can get because I know we had some difficulty once when I tried to do a coffee chat from there, but I don't know, maybe we'll give it another try. I'll bring my Ethernet cord. All right. Let's see what else we get here. There's too many cards that dropped out. Oh, I have two here. We have challenges and opportunity. We have clarity. And action. Nice. Let's see, are these the ones I want? Good, I'm glad. I'm excited too. Okay, we have envy. I now prefer cold coffee over the hot coffee. Taste change, no longer like hot coffee. I tried though. Interesting. I like both. But interesting how, even do you think when it's like nice and, because sometimes it is a struggle to drink hot coffee in the summertime, but maybe in the winter, would that change anything? Or, hey, Gerald, happy Friday to you. Good to see you. Oh, we have death. And we have relationships. Oh, interesting. Okay. So envy says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. And death says, I am learning that endless endings are merely beginnings. And then in relationships, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So, finding the challenge. So, envy is very always an interesting word, right? And what I'm hearing here is just not about having envy when you're looking at other people, like taking that energy and directing it in a more positive way versus feeling something that you want of someone else's doing for yourself, and just holding yourself to your own standards, not by somebody else's, right? Again, it says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So, yes, we are the same. We have different ways of doing things and thinking and feeling, and our challenges are all different. So, looking at those challenges as your own personal challenges, but also things that you're going to get through. And there's always opportunity in challenges. It's based on the perception and how we view things, but gaining more clarity for ourselves as well. So, what are those challenges? Looking at them very clear so that then you can bring in the solutions. But when you're in a space of confusion and stress and worrying and fear and doubt, you're not letting any opportunities in. So, releasing, opening up more to those challenges, right from the previous reading, looking at the beauty from within so that you can gain more clarity of how to move through it. And just know that this is the end of something so that you can begin something new with the death card here. And then it's about taking action. All right. Problems aren't going to be resolved on their own. It's about finding those solutions that are going to help you move through this, right? And building the relationships along the way. There's people that can help you. This says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So for those people, they can also help with those solutions and bringing them in. That's why you have your team, your inner core, I like to say, of your people, that you know that they are there to help lift you and not to bring you down. So that's that message there. Oh, blame your younger sister, greeter. Okay. Oh, flowing's getting pumpkin creamer. No winter will matter. Okay. Okay. So it's cold coffee for greeter. That's all right. No judgment here. We have no judgment. It's bring whatever beverage that you want in the morning. If you need to put something with a little in it, hey, it's Friday. I'm just saying, that's, live it up. Little too early for me, but I should have worn my what does my shirt say? Coffee till cocktails. Katie says, I get pumpkin pie spice to add to the grounds when I make coffee this time of year, plus 1 drop of sweet orange essential oil and cinnamon. Oh, now that sounds kind of tasty, Katie. Right, there you go. From the words of Tarot Stash, it's Friday. Live it up. Absolutely. Yeah, again, I'm not really big on pumpkin, but something with the pumpkin spice with the sweet orange and cinnamon. I don't know. That sounds kind of yummy. I'm like, I think I would like to try that. Jane says, I made a fantastic pumpkin chocolate chip mini muffins. Wow. Look at all these pumpkin connoisseurs in here. I love it. Nope. You've been challenged, Jane. And Gerald said, prove it. Yeah, let me send you my mailing address. And oh, and Lisa has her cup of Yorkshire tea. Yummy. Okay. Oh, look at what popped back out. We have the word action that popped right on out. And we have trust. Oh. We have passion. and flexibility. So action, trust, passion, and flexibility. We have miracles, solitude, and recognition. Okay. So, what they're sharing is allowing yourself to take action in your life, your goals, your desires, dreams, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, to make sure that you're taking the necessary action towards those goals. And it could be a challenge, and it's not always easy, but it's also about trusting yourself and trusting the process. But baby steps, right? Sometimes we take these big leaps, which are great, but it's all about that momentum, because you can take one giant step and then freeze and not do anything, versus if you're pacing yourself and taking these steps, these necessary little steps, it's getting you closer to your goal, right? And those are the times when things open up for you. When you're taking that action, you're aligned with what it is that you want, and things begin to open up. You begin seeing these little miracles, which I like to call little magic, right? Magic starts happening. But long as you're feeling into your passion, taking that time to really look within yourself, that solitude, taking the time to make those steps, finding that quiet time, the necessary time to, what are these actions I'm going to take? How am I going to continue to move forward? How am I going to push through the fear, the doubt, whatever comes up for me? But finding that passion, and just keeping the eye on the prize, right? And being flexible, because things aren't just straight and smooth. We're going to have little bumps. You might have to take a detour and come back around this way. So allowing yourself to be flexible and recognize when those moments come up, because it can be jarring and you're like, oh gosh, I don't know which way to go now. That's when you go back to the whole solitude, just going within and really thinking about the next step, and asking for help. Ask your guides, your angels, whoever your spiritual team is. Say, I need help. Help me to identify what these steps are to make sure that I'm going in the right direction. And that's that message there. Oh, yes. Thank you, Jane. These are the messages from the mermaids. I love these cards. Okay. Let's see what else we get here. Oh. Thanks, Flowing. I was thinking today, I said, you know what? I don't think I have a fall mug. I need to get myself, even though it's like hardly fall here, but that's okay. Can't wait to bring out my holiday mugs. I'm excited about those. Okay. We have communication, acceptance, uh-oh. Discovery, did something flip over in there? Nope. And there it is. Play. Play, play, play. Look what's at the bottom. Action. It's time to take action. Good morning, Arlene. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Happy Friday. We have happiness. Ooh, adventures. Ooh, I love this. And purification. Very nice. Okay. So right off, they were talking about this communication. This is not about the communication that you have with others. This is about the communication that you have for yourself. Are you doing that negative self-talk? What kind of words are you telling yourself when you make a mistake? Or if, let's say you're driving, you took a wrong turn. What are you feeding yourself? What are you telling yourself? What are you believing for yourself? Okay, because what we really want to do is bring in more happiness. We want to play, have pleasure, but this happiness, as it connects to communication, is about the kindness, the kind words that you want to be feeding yourself, being gentle. Like when you do make a mistake and just saying, okay, okay, it sucks. We can acknowledge for what it is, but we're not going to beat ourselves up about it. Like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that. You're so stupid. Why'd you do that? We make mistakes. Okay, so I didn't do that right. What did I learn from this mistake? Let me give myself a little bit more love. It's okay. I do that to myself sometimes. I will self-soothe in a heartbeat. When I'm really upset or I did something, I'll just rub right here in my heart chakra area and I say, it's okay. It's all right. I love you. It's okay. You're going to be okay. Everything's all right. And learning to just find that acceptance of what it is that that maybe didn't go the way that you wanted to, and bringing in those kind words, right? This is all part of our self-discovery. What is your self-soothing? What is it, something that you can do to let yourself know that it's okay and it's going to be okay? Discovering different ways and learning to have to play more, okay? Not to beat ourselves up, but to play. Look how happy these dolphins are. They're just playing, right? So look at it as an adventure. This is a new way of communicating to yourself, expressing things to yourself, and taking care of yourself with a lot of love and kindness. And then just releasing all that other stuff, all that negative self-talk and all the stuff that you would possibly say to put yourself down. We need to learn to uplift ourselves. It's great when other people do it for us, but it's even better when you do it for yourself. So that's that message. Aloha, Eliza. Happy Friday to you. I forgot I had my little coffee warmer here. Get my coffee on there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, Journey just kind of flew right on out there. Amen. Yeah, no, that was an important one. That was a good message because we all have that tendency to kind of get on ourselves, and it's like let's be gentle. We're human. We're in this human vessel, and it's not perfect, and we're going to have our moments, right? So, about just shining more love. Right. Yeah. Bringing in more inspiration. Openness. Oops. And intuition. Oh, but Liza's getting her coffee. We had the monkey with ingenuity. Uh-oh. We have the buffalo coming in with abundance. Not too many. These cards are a little stiff. And we have the hummingbird with joy. Look at that. I love that. Lighten up. Lighten up. So the monkey with ingenuity says the situation calls for adaptability and innovation. Okay. So allowing yourself, again, it's going back to one of the readings where we had flexible, right? Learning to be a little bit more flexible. And bringing in that adaptability, right? This is part of our journey, allowing ourselves to be a lot more flexible, bringing and getting inspired, right? When we get inspired and we're taking that action and we're moving forward, we're opening ourselves up more, right? Bringing in that openness. And when we allow ourselves to open up, again, that's where I was talking earlier about the gems, the magic, right? That sets in. That's part of the abundance. Abundance begins to flow, and being in gratitude for the abundance that comes our way, and being intuitive on what are your steps, this next steps for you to take. Really trust in yourself. Again, one of those previous readings was about that solitude, going in within to listen to your intuition and to trust your instincts in yourself. Being open also brings you more joy, right? So again, it's these little baby steps. It doesn't have to be all go, 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 go. And some people are like that, and that works for them. It doesn't work for everybody, but taking those steps and being open to abundance and joy and love, and fueling yourself with that. All right. So that's that message. Hey, Seascape. Right on time. How you doing? Whenever you show up, that's the right time. Hey, Gina. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Yes, thank you, Flowing. If you feel called to do so, do take donations, and buying me a cup of coffee is one way, or I have all the other PayPal, Zelle, Cash App, all of those. Donations are always appreciated. Not required, but appreciated. So thank you. Oh, okay. Seascape's working on reinventing. All right. I love that. I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm happy because it's Friday. It's Friday. Yes. Yes. Good point, Katie. Even those who go, go, go need time to recharge. Take care of your sacred body. Absolutely. Take care of your sacred body, y'all. I love that. So Gina says, so grateful the work week is done for her. Yay. Although you're still working. And that's okay. You're almost there. You're almost there. Love it. Oh, wow. Okay. It was like a quarter of the deck that fell out. We have acceptance, perspective, simplicity, and comfort. Let's lose since we had the new moon last night. Use my moon cards. Oops. We have the new moon in Cancer. It says relax. The full moon in Aquarius. Be real. And the new moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Love them. Got 2 new moon cards. Awesome. Okay. Acceptance. This is a tough one for some. Acceptance is all about, in order to get to from point A to B, you have to accept and be okay with where you are right now at point A, knowing that you will get to point B, but not being angry or upset or beating yourself up for being at point A. Just start taking those little baby steps till you get to point B. Okay, looking at things from a different perspective. It's not about, I'm not, I should have been here and I should have been at this point by now and this, and that. Well, you're utilizing all that energy to talk about where you not going versus allowing yourself to start going towards that direction. So accepting things of where they are, being okay, being open to new things as you're taking your steps towards where you want to go. So essentially just relax, take it easy. Stop putting so much on yourselves. Keep things simple. Don't complicate them. Ease into your journey, allow things to flow, right? And be real, be true to who you are. You know your limits, you know what you can and can't do. I know for me that when I get super overwhelmed, if I put so much on my plate and I get overwhelmed, I completely shut down. I do. It's like literally like completely shut down and I'm not going anywhere. So I've been learning and being gentle on myself and learning how to take smaller steps. Okay, maybe the steps are too big. This is why I'm shutting down. So learning all these different things about myself, accepting that that's just who I am, and knowing that, okay, I'm going to have to take little smaller steps in order to get to where I want to go. So doing things that feel comfortable, but they say not don't get yourself super comfy where you're not doing anything, because we can get real comfortable in our space. And as I always say, you got to learn how to get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable again. But this is more of doing things within your comfort zone as far as what's going to help you move forward. So that's that message there. And the other important thing is bringing in that trust again, trusting all will be well. Trust that you will get there. Trust and know that there's so much abundance that's there for you, but you being willing to be open to it and to receive. That's that message. Miss Sharon Sipe, how are you? I haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you for posting, Sharon. Yes, those are our moment information there. Um, Seascape says, "Oh my God, that's what I was going through. I took a long time. It was up to me to change things. Logically, I knew, but I was sabotaging myself. Yeah, we all have the tendency to do that. I totally get it. See, look at that. Yeah, you did. You got here just in time. I tell you, we show up when we're supposed to. Okay. Keep an eye. Let's see what else we get here. Yes, happiest birthdays to anyone having a birthday. Sharon always keeps us on track with that. Much appreciated. Oh, it's Gina's birthday month. What day is your birthday, Gina? Happiest of birthdays. Jaconda says, my life's in complete upheaval. Loving it. Needed the change. All right. Good. About making the changes that we need that so we can live the lives that we want to live. Up next Thursday is Gina's birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Gina. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, Gina. Happy birthday. Yay, go Gina. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, my friend. That's awesome. Hey, Scorpio Mama. Hello. Happy Friday. We're all just saying happy birthday to Gina for next Thursday. Ooh, I like that, Eliza. Eliza says, since we're in Virgo, every day I'm cleaning something deeply and moving the energy out. That's what I need to do. That's exactly what I need to do. Yes, you got the Friday morning serenade. Okay. Ooh, this is a big one. Forgiveness. And rest. Here we got clarity again. And community. Let me use the other moon cards that I have. Thinking about something as a pre-plan for action. All right, we have the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. We have the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Oops. I had two that popped out here. Take time to breathe out the decimating moon. And the first quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. Doesn't it always feel like we're being tested? Oof, I hate those times. But know that you will get through it. So this forgiveness, for some of you, there's some people that are in your path. There's people that you're allowing to get to you because you haven't brought in that forgiveness. And that's going to be important for your growth, for you going to where you want to get to. So, learning to let go of that. And some of you, it's the forgiveness that you need to give to yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself, trusting yourself. So forgiving yourself earlier when we talked about, like, those mistakes and beating yourself up for those, and just telling yourself it's okay. It's going to be okay. It's okay that you made that mistake. I forgive you. It's okay. So learning to forgive yourself and know that your hard work is paying off. When you take that action, something is being paid off, and the universe is acknowledging it. When you say, I want to create this spectacular thing over here, the universe is like, okay, great, let's do this. But then you're just sitting here and you're like, well, one day, I don't know, that's too hard. I don't think I can do that. I don't know how to do that. Versus you're just taking a step. Okay, I'm going to do this one thing here. Okay, now I'm going to do this other thing here. And you may not even know exactly how to create this or make it happen, but you don't have to worry about that. You just need to tell the universe that I am taking that action. I'm serious about this. I'm going to make this happen. And then the doors begin. Oh, okay. Well, here's your next step. Now they do this step, and things will become a lot more clear as you gain that clarity. So it's like, even if you need to take the rest in between each of those, because it might be something that's exhausting, and you do this step and you're like, okay, let me rest, but don't take a full-on vacation. But take that moment to rest, work through your fears, push through what you need to, so that you can accomplish your goals. Again, taking that time to rest in between, but don't take like forever. Things begin more clear as you begin walking towards it. Again, we have another rest. Take time to breathe out, letting yourself know that it's going to be okay, bringing in the help of others, only those that serve your highest good, utilizing your community, the people to help you gain that momentum so you can move into the direction, and know that you will be tested at times, but you will move through it. Okay. So that's that message there. Yeah, doesn't it? It does. It makes you feel stronger when you start moving through these things. Katie says, I've been doing a lot of shadow work. Most of the stuff I need to forgive and release never came from me in the first place. Okay. Amazing what you learn about yourself when you finally look at it all, isn't it? Yeah. I'm always, I don't know if the word entertained is really the word that I want to use, but at times I'm like really surprised by myself. I'm surprised when I see myself step into action and go for things, and it's just like, wow. And then I'm also kind of surprised sometimes when I go through those lulls, those moments. A lot of us, and I know a lot of you out there deal with depression. And when it comes up, it's always intriguing to me because I know mentally that I don't want to be in that state and I don't want to have to deal with it, but it's there and it comes up. And sometimes you just can't control it. And that is the most challenging time when I have to bring in that grace for myself and not beat myself up because it's just something that I go through from time to time. And it's like, okay, here it is. And just with grace, allowing it to be as I work through it and move through it. And some days, sometimes there's just no working through it. I just have to allow it to be and work its course, or at least to a part where it's manageable for me then to begin utilizing my tools and my techniques to bring me out of that space. But that's another one that I always found very interesting in learning more about myself and finding the patience, having the patience to work through it. So, really treating ourselves with a lot of love and kindness and understanding. And when you're going through something during the day, taking that moment to sit for a second and saying, okay, this is interesting. I'm feeling angry. I actually enjoy doing this. I call them my check ins. And I check in one day. I was like so angry, and I was like, "Why am I like? What the heck? What triggered me? What happened today that I'm in this space of anger?" And then when you start to kind of work through and go back and think about your day, okay, I did this and I did that, and oh, it's when that person said something to me. That's what set it me off. And then you begin to learn so much about yourself, so that the next time, if something like that happens, okay, well, that's a trigger, so I'm not going to allow it to trigger. Yes, right. Be still. No, such a trick not to be frustrated with how things are now. Work to do on this. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. There's a lot going on right now in this world. And how do you not allow yourself to be sucked up by all the negativity? Well, personally, I just try to look at the light. I try to see still the good in others, the good that others are out there fighting the fight, those that are just here to make a difference. And even, us that are here, just acts of kindness that we can do ourselves, that always makes a difference. It's a domino effect. So the more that we can do our part, the more that we're spreading that love and that kindness and healing out to others. So you just don't give up. Don't give up. I feel that love is so much more powerful than hate. And even though there's so much hate going on right now, there's still a great deal of love. It's just unfortunately we're being just mostly shown the hate all the time. But that love is out there and it's conquering. Okay. Communication, right? That's what it's all about. It's about communicating those good words, the words of hope, the words of love, the words of community. Yeah, it feels like more than we know. I'm trying to be okay with everything. Yeah. Katie says, when I get depressed, I become quiet observer until it passes. Yeah. Yeah. Liza says, I use the thought, eject the tape, which was replaying the emotion situation. I love that. Yep. Eject. Let me put on something that I really want to hear. Yeah. Yeah. We got to take more action. Authenticity, being authentic. In order to bring in that change. Look how beautiful that is. We have the feminine law of attraction. I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female creator. And this pertains to the males as well, right? Because we have masculine and feminine energy. Sanctuary. In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. Yes. And the flow of partnership, the ebb and flow of relationship takes me where I need to be next on my path. So this message here is really what we were just talking about. Like, what is it? How are we going to show up in this world to create a better world, right? It starts with our communication. How are we talking? Are we being mindful of when we talk to others and being considerate of others and being empathetic towards others, right? That bringing in that feminine energy to help create that change, right? I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female creator. So what is it that you're going to create? What do you want to create? Know what it is, take that action and move towards it, but also learning to stay true to who you are with this authenticity and checking in, doing those check-ins with your sanctuary. How am I feeling right now? What is going on? Finding the peace within yourself. There's so much noise out here these days. So you're going to have to learn how to go in to find that peace, to stay grounded and not get swept up in all the craziness that's happening. But we are here to bring in the change, to bring in more love, to bring more knowledge and wisdom to others and teaching people about love. It's so important. The flow of partnership. Again, the ebb and flow of relationship that takes me where I need to be next on my path. The more people that you bring into your circle that are there to help serve your highest and good, these are the people that are going to help propel you and move you forward as well. And then again, that domino effect. The more that you have those people that do for you, you have people do for you, you do for others, and they do for somebody else. And we just keep going with all of it. So really paying attention to the ebb and flow of life and how you show up in all of it, but always being connected to yourself, staying rooted and grounded with your peace. That is that message. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Look, and Jane has her animals, your fur babies. I love that. All right, let me give you a card for the weekend so I can send you off for your weekend, and so you can enjoy the rest of your Fridays, your Friday. I feel like doing a goddess card. No, actually, I'm going to do a message from Spirit. I don't know. What do we want? I'll ask you all. Do you want a message from Spirit or a goddess card? I'll go with the first answer that comes up. Yes, Jaconda. Love and compassion. Pay it forward. Oh, Spirit card came up first. Okay. Oh, and then we got another. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do one of each. How's that? I'll appease it to everyone today. We'll do one of each. So here's the Spirit card. Since I came on a little late, let's do that. Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument, two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, You find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with the great opportunity to explore a new day of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. Now, how appropriate was that with that less message that we just had about being in the ebb and flow of partnerships and working with others? This is how we do it. We learn to work with others. We don't judge, we learn their differences, and there's going to be some people there that are just not going to agree, and that's okay. But we're not going to argue them on their views to make them to see, our way. They have to find it on their own. Beautiful message. Okay, let's do a goddess card. Oh, you're welcome, Flowing. All right, what goddess wants to give us a message? Well, we got interesting. These both flew out. Egyptian goddesses, both of them interesting. We have the Sphinx, which is challenges, and Mot, which is justice. So they came out for a reason together. So the Sphinx, Sphinx is, so the Sphinx is, she was also a manifestation of Hathor, goddess of birth and death. Also appears in Greek mythology. Okay. But the card itself says the Sphinx will not let you pass until you respond to her challenge. She asks, how can you meet a challenge and prosper in all the aspects of your being? You can let yourself get torn down by challenge or kicked or pounded or defeated, but how can you take the challenge and use its energy to nurture yourself? Have you been running from challenges all your life and find you haven't developed the energy or power to face them? Perhaps it's easier to ignore the challenge and go on with self limiting behavior. Or maybe you feel that life is all messed up. Whatever way you have been dancing with challenge in the past, it has to change. The greatest challenge in living is how you respond to challenges. The Sphinx says the only way to wholeness on your path is to meet your challenges face to face. It's amazing how it all ties in with everything that we've talked about today. And then quickly, Matt has to say with justice coming in with that. Matt has come with her feather of truth to assist you in bringing justice in your life. Are you in a situation that seems unfair, unjust, unreasonable? Have you used integrity yet another or others have not, and now you are wounded and seek justice? Have you not been honest in your words, your deeds, your actions? Are you being unjust to others or yourself? Perhaps your standards are so rigid that you find them impossible to meet and continually need to rebel. Do you have an inner judge who condemns you for infractions in his or her rule? Now is the time to look at your life and invite justice in. Now is the time to repay all debts, to strike a fair and reasonable balance in all your dealings. Matt says that the way to wholeness for you lies in accepting the loving nature of justice, which seeks to right all wrongs by administering the lessons needed. Powerful, powerful, powerful. So looking at challenges from a different perspective and bringing in justice. Beautiful. Creating balance. Yes. Feather of balance. Yes, Katie. All right, all of you. Oh, there's my soul sister, soul sister. I hope you're enjoying your trip, my lovely. Miss you a ton. You all know EQ is traveling. I think it's in Amsterdam right now. So big hugs, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you all for being here today. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. And I will be on, like I said, on Tuesday. Oh, you're so welcome. And be safe. Take care. Bye.